September 11th, 2001, a day that changed everything. The sky over New York hung heavy with grief as millions watched their screens in horror. In a quiet Chicago living room, Michael Jordan sat motionless, his eyes fixed on the devastating images before him. The greatest basketball player of all time suddenly felt powerless. You see, Jordan had already walked away from the game twice. He'd accomplished everything. The championships, the MVPs, the iconic moments that defined an era. He was supposed to be enjoying retirement, golf courses, family time, the easy life. But something stirred inside him that day. As the news replayed scenes of first responders rushing into those towers, of ordinary people becoming heroes, Jordan felt the weight of purpose pressing down on him. He couldn't just watch from the sidelines, not now. Not when the country needed something, anything, to believe in again. Late that night, alone in his home, he held a basketball in his weathered hands. At 38, most athletes would have laughed at the thought of another comeback. But Jordan wasn't most athletes. The ball spinning in his hands felt like an old friend calling him home. "I can't just sit here," he whispered to himself, the words hanging in the darkness. Before dawn the next morning, he was in the gym. The familiar squeak of sneakers, the rhythm of the ball against hardwood, it all came flooding back. His trainer, Tim Grover, could only watch in amazement as Jordan pushed himself like a man possessed. Day after day, week after week, he rebuilt himself from the ground up. This wasn't about adding to his legacy. This wasn't about proving doubters wrong. This was about giving people hope when they needed it most. About showing that even in our darkest moments, we can rise again. Because sometimes the greatest comebacks aren't just about the game. They're about something much bigger than that. In those early morning hours, as Jordan's silhouette moved across the empty court, it became clear. The GOAT wasn't just preparing for another season. He was answering a call that echoed far beyond the arena walls. This wasn't just a return to basketball. This was the return of hope itself.